Well, welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the fourth inning with nobody out. At the plate, Derek Dietrich comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. 1 away.
Right fielder number 15, Brian Anderson.
Ready now, Brian Anderson. from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, one man out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cubs lead this one 4-1. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Ben Zobrist.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Center fielder number 5, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Brinson. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. Dietrich is after it, and they can't run it down.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A ball and a strike now. Swinging a soft liner, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2-0 pitch on the way. Outside and low, 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Hayward leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dietrich on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they lead it 4-1. Martin Prado will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17, Martin Prado.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. On the ground to the right side. Rizzo was there. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Digging in, Starlin Castro. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Still 1-2. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Baez moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Now in the box, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. A ball and a strike.
pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 2 out with the man at first. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And that's the 3rd out. Marlins leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Guerrero will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
56.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No hits to this point.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Javier.
Here's Javier Baez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Anderson going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. A play at the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from 3rd. And a base running gaff that time, as that's the first out of the inning. Wow. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Realmuto finds it, and the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Favorable call in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Dietrich sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Cubbies are in front, 5-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Bour. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
From the stretch, a slider that just grabs the outside corner. On its way is pitch number 75. Popped high in the air. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 32, Derek Dietrich.
Striding into the box, Derek Dietrich. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He pulls this one into right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Into the box now, Lewis Brinson, as he swings and hits a laser to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Right fielder, number 15, Brian Anderson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Anderson. First pitch on its way. On the ground to the left side. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Standing in now, JT Riddle, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Two and 1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Dietrich rounds the corner and is headed home. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. He will score as it's now a two-run game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Garrett Cooper will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Misses, ball 2. Riddle at second with 2 down. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. The Cubs are on top, 5-3. Nick Whitgren will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Tommy La Stella is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 2, Tommy La Stella.
Softly hit toward the hole to his right, Bourne. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ben Zobrist.
Standing in, Ben Zobrist. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Realmuto gathers and he makes the throw to first. Zobrist is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
In now, Albert Almora. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Carl Edwards Jr. gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Carl Edwards Jr.
Here's Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here he comes again, 1-2. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman, Miguel Rojas.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Chopper to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin
Into the box now, Justin Bour. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. A bouncer up the middle. Slide and a stop by Baez. He's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. It's the Cubs 5 and the Marlins 3. Adam Conley will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Adam Conley.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Jason Hayward.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So digging in now, Chris Bryant. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
0-1. Here it comes. Just manages to foul that fastball off to the left, and he's in a hole now, down 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 8-3. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Now at the plate, Carl Edwards Jr. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Victor Caratini will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Hit out towards second. Castro's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 8 and the Marlins 3. Brendan Morrow is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Brandon Morrow.
Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Line towards center field. Almora is right there, one down.
Center fielder, number 9, Lewis Brinson.
Riding in once again, Lewis Brinson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Right fielder, number 15, Brian Anderson.
Digging in, Brian Anderson. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Soft liner to the left side. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kyle Barraclough is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Magneuris Sierra will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 34.
Striding in, Ben Zobrist. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bounce it to the left side. Riddle has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, center fielder, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Missed with a slider. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Hayward.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Sierra. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So striding forward now, Chris Bryant. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First offering on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Anderson moves over, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Cubs, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. And next to the plate will be JT Little. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The shortstop, JT Little.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Lays off, and it's 3-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Standing in, Magneuris Sierra, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Softly hit to the left side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Here's Starlin Castro, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's set. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 0-1 takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, It's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Riddle on second. Sierra at first with no outs. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Almora ranging back off the sculpture. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Second home run early in the year as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. 3 runs already home here. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Zobrist is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Ready now for the Marlins, J.T. Realmuto. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2. On the ground to second for Baez. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Bour.
Digging in once again, Justin Bour. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Chicago led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Yu Darvish earns his first win of the season. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs on 13 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Marlins, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. In the National League Central, the Chicago Cubs totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 8-6. Heading into the day, the Marlins sit in 4th place in the National League East Division, while the Cubs sit in 2nd place in the National League Central. The Detroit Tigers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they plundered the Pirates 8-2. In the standings, the Tigers sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, and the Pirates sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. The New York Mets got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 8-4. At the start of the day, the Mets are atop the National League East Division, while the Cardinals are in 4th place in the NL Central. The Reds finished off a 2-game sweep as they bested the visiting Nats 3-2. Entering the day's action, the Reds sit in 1st place in the National League Central Division, while the Nationals are in last place in the NL East. The San Francisco Giants combined to give up just 5 hits as they push past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 3-1. As of today, the Dodgers are in last place in the NL West. while the Giants are atop the division. The Red Sox defeated the Rays in extra innings 3-2. As of right now, the Rays sit in last place in the American League East Division, and the Red Sox are atop the division. The New York Yankees amassed 14 hits in the game as they blew out the Jays 9-2. Heading into the day, the Blue Jays are in second place in the AL East, and the Yankees are second in the division. The Twins beat the O's in Baltimore 2-1. Entering the day's action, the Orioles sit in fourth place in the American League East Division, while the Twins are in second place in the AL Central. The Kansas City Royals completed a short two-game sweep as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 8-3. In the standings, the Royals are in first place in the AL Central, and the White Sox are at the bottom of the division. The A's allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-3. At the start of the day, the A's are leading the AL West, and the Angels are atop the division. The Indians knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 8-4. As of right now, the Mariners are in last place in the AL West, while the Indians sit in second place in the AL Central Division. The Texas Rangers only allowed 2 hits in the game as they got the home victory against the Astros 3-1. Heading into the day, the Rangers are in first place in the AL West, while the Astros are atop the division. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, game one of a quick two-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Matt Harvey, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
So coming to the plate, Albert Almora. He will lead this one off today.
Center fielder, Albert Almora.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8.
The next Cub up, Ian Happ, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
1-2 now.
1-2.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game. So he
racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ian Happ goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. Cubs are down in order. Cubs are turned away, and the Reds are coming to bat after a break. You're watching MLB Network. Cole Hamels will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Cole Hamels, one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Early on in his career with the Philadelphia Phillies, was really almost the ace of those really good Philadelphia Philly teams. His best pitch, the straight changeup. His changeup was as good as it is now when he was in high school coming out of San Diego, California. 93 to 95, will throw the overhand curveball, but primarily a 2-pitch pitcher. Fastball and a lot of straight changeups.
Dan, Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, center fielder.
In now for the Reds, Billy Hamilton. Here comes the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The 1-0. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit with his speed, perhaps more. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. And he'll get in there safely. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield. And that time, he wanted 3.
In is Joey Votto now. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 1 inning in the books here. The Reds are on top, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Kyle Schwarber.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch for a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Career numbers against Matt Harvey. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. One out, nobody on. 1-2. Is looked at off the plate for a ball. Here now the 2-2. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Second home run early in the year, and the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. Peraza scoops it up, and the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Stepping up now, Javier Baez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Harvey sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even now at 1-1. Stepping up to the plate, Scott Schebler, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup over the inside corner. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Happ ranging back to the track, to the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run for Scott Schebler. Second home run early in the year, and the Reds now take a 2-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting 6.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. On the ground is second for Baez. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting 7. Left fielder, Phillip Ervin.
Coming to the plate now, Phillip Ervin. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Took something off there, but it misses, ball 1. The The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Popped up. Bryant is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8th, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's only 1 for 10. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-1 Cincy. View of Cincinnati from the Brent Spence Bridge. Thanks for joining us once again on MLB Network. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Paul Hamels, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away.
Nope.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And this pitch runs in and hits him, but not before he swings through it. Not sure what he was thinking about that time, but it's 1-2 now. Here's one for Jeanette, the second baseman. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 9th, shortstop, Addison Russell.
So in now for Chicago, Addison Russell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. On a great pitch there, caught in reach, and it's 1-1. So 1-1. Left side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw. He is out. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Showtrack. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. Down the third baseline. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 2-1. So here now is the pitcher, Matt Harvey. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Matt Harvey.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Shortstop, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Russell's got it. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around.
Fans, the new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. What a better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan. Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or the whole kit and caboodle, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
1-1 the count now. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. He's still on the short end of a 2-1 score. Now batting, Ian Happ. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Right fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Jeanette has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile-an-hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. First delivery to him on the way. To third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Line drive, base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to bite and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
The catcher, number 4, Wilson.
So striding in, Wilson Contreras, and their runners at the corners now. As a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Now the 1-0. Hit in the air out toward left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Settling in now, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Harvey pauses. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Irvin moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cubs 3 and the Reds 2. Ready now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Baseman, Joey Votto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 2-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Schwarber is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. The 1-2 misses off the plate.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. 3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. The next 3-2. Here's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. The payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Count still full, 3-2. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 3-2 one more time. Hit high and deep to right center. Giving chase is Almora. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Scott Schebler.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Scott Schebler. He went deep in his first at bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Schebler stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was taken in the 26th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Here's another 0-2. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Reds are down in order. They're down 3-2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Paul Hamels. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cole Hamels.
First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Russell behind 0-2. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Irvin. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Harvey's ready. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They're up 3-2. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That misses. 2-0. Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Back up the middle. Russell ranging to his right. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down.
Left fielder, Philip Irvin.
At the plate, Philip Irvin. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hamels ready with the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0 home. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail 3-2. Digging in now, Ian Happ set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
2 strikes now from Harvey. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Harvey over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Pitch out, nothing doing. Happ leads off first with 1 away. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. The 1-1. There's a swinging bunt up the line. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Number 15 is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
This is in the air out to right field. Happ is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is forthcoming, as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Steve Cishek is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Steve Cishek.
First offering on its way. In the dirt. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Cishek was born in Massachusetts. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Reds leave 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. David Hernandez is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
David Hernandez.
Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hamilton. He's there and records the first out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an effort his teammates are appreciative of. Standing in now, Steve Cishek. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Stepping in now, Addison Russell. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they still lead it 3-2. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Missed with a slider. And that pitch catches the inside corner. One and 2. Ready with the 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
First offering on its way. Here's a strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7.
That's a ball.
Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. In now, Scooter Gennett, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Pause, and the 0-2. Pitch is popped up. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Reds are down in order. They're down 3-2. Digging in, Albert Almora. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's one for Jeanette, the second baseman. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, right fielder, Ian Happ.
Digging in and looking for more, Ian Happ. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here's Chris Bryant now. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Balls, no strike.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Irvin will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Working to keep them in the game here. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Happ stands at second with 2 gone. In on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They're up 3-2. Jesse Winker will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
Hit hard on the ground to third, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. A ball and no strikes. Two 2-0 now. The 2-0 pitch. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Pitcher number 37, David
Preston Tucker will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Preston Tucker.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. fastball that just misses inside.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
3-0 now. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Well, when you go with a slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Peraza, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Behind 0-2 now. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. To the right side and through, a base hit. Happ picks it up. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Bryant is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Stepping into the box, Joey Votto, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Squared that one up just a little late. Tapped up the first baseline. And he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out. 3 left for Cincinnati. They trail 3-2. Jesse Winker will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 33.
Michael Lorenzen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 0 for 4. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Rizzo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here's a high pop-up. Jeanette is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Javier Baez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Up top, it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Liner toward right center, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Jason Hayward will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. Popped him up. Suarez on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's batting .500, 6 for 12. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Men on third with 2 down. Ready with the 0-2. This one's down to third. Suarez takes it in. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. But the Cubs do come through with 1 thanks to the RBI triple. Last chance coming up here for the Reds. It's now 4-2 Chicago. Pedro Strop takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
He's set, and the pitch. Turned on down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, he's one of their